Bull is falling apart, and it's not a rumor. I think anyone right now who's hooked to the F1 world is aware of everything that's happening with Christian Horner and Red Bull Racing. And I prefer not to dive any further into the Christian Horner issue, as I feel like I've made my stand on the issue very clear in the 2 videos that I made dedicated on the matter. But right now the problem is also affecting the team's performance on track, and it could also cause for the key players of the team to call it quits. Though the possibilities for it are very slim, I feel like anything could happen in Formula 1. After the success of Bahrain Grand Prix, Jos Verstappen, father of Max Verstappen, has come out publicly and said that Christian Horner's association with the team could explode its integrity. With the team riding the high wave of success in the sport, the recent issue kind of tainted their grandiose success in the sport with the new regulation. Talking to Daily Mail, Jos Verstappen stated that there is tension within the team as Horner exists in his position. The team is in a danger of being torn apart and it can't go the way it is. He concluded by saying that it will explode, he's playing the victim while he's the one causing the problems. And all this is about Christian Horner's recent issue related to the allegations. What he says is that the team is on the verge of being torn apart if Christian Horner stays put in the team as the principal, insisting that he should leave the team. Now, as the verdict of the investigation is unclear, Red Bull has come out with a PR clarification that everything within the team is fine and there is no issues, and that they are united and focused towards racing. I mean, it's also important to note that there is no fire without smoke. And though Jos Verstappen's 1D relation to Red Bull Racing is the father of the team's star driver, he still has a level of say with the team's actions, as his wishes could impact Max's decisions. There is a very detailed article on this by Daily Mail, which I will link down below in the description, but for the people who just want the short synopsis of the article, it says that on Friday night during quali of Bahrain Grand Prix, Jos Verstappen was spotted walking out of a fierce meeting with Horner before returning to the room to reluctantly shake hands with him. According to his affiliates, Horner believes that Jos Verstappen has orchestrated a campaign to unseat Horner from his role of being the team principal for the past few weeks. The implication of it being that Verstappen Sr. has a hand in the email leaks, for which Jos Verstappen denies, saying that it doesn't make any sense. Why would I do something like that when Max is enjoying great success with the team? So clearly there is pressure within the team from all sides, and a power struggle within Red Bull exists. Since the Red Bull company founder passed away in 2022, there has been smoke within the team that there are issues within the team's power dynamics. I mean, I kind of touched upon it last year midway through the 2023 season. I feel like that whole issue is kind of reaching the tipping point, and now where things could get really spicy and ugly. And the saddest part of it all is that the team is simultaneously enjoying the greatest success that the sport has on offer. And the only part that's gaining more traction as the day passes by is this issue. This second stint for Red Bull is nothing like what they experienced during the first one with Sebastian. This one has the good and the ugly at the same time. With Jos Verstappen spotted having a conversation with the Mercedes team boss Toto Wolff, and Jos reportedly telling his friends that Max might move to Mercedes if he has to, clearly shows that in some way Jos is trying to put pressure on Red Bull company to drop Christian Horner as the team principal, as the team wouldn't want to lose its star driver who's in his prime. But the truth is that any driver would rather have a faster car over a non-problematic working environment. And now let's get to my theory. I feel like the power struggle between Jos Verstappen and Christian Horner started back at Monaco in 2022, where Jos said to the press that the team did not prioritize Max, for which Christian said it's Red Bull Racing and not Max Verstappen Racing. From there on, I could never see these two maintaining a cordial relationship. And Jos Verstappen has particularly been vocal whenever Max is defeated on track by his teammate that the team should focus on Max and not on Checo. This could have caused for the relationship between the two to sour. Obviously, as a team boss, Christian has to look at what is good for the team and should be fair between both the drivers.
The one person not smiling there is Jos Verstappen.
Yeah. And so far from what I've seen of him, he has been always very supportive of his drivers, whether it be Sebastian, Webber, Ricciardo, Max or Checo. I mean, this is what a team principal is supposed to be, is to make both the drivers feel loved and respected within the team's operations. Supposedly Red Bull CEO Oliver Minchelaff, I hope I didn't butcher his name, has already decided to suspend Christian Horner on the 2nd of Feb, with an official press release already prepared. But Horner denied the dismissal and called his lawyers, who rushed to intervene the process. Supposedly, the CEO was disgusted by what he saw and read of Horner and thought that the investigation was just delaying the inevitable, as the evidences was overwhelmingly against him, which makes it seems like Christian Horner was in the wrong. But when I see stuff like this, where the team members are firmly embracing Horner during his tough time, it makes me question if he's really at fault. I mean, as we go through each day, something new about the issue is getting released, which contradicts the previous update. I feel like the only way to put an end to this ever-growing topic and to stop ruining the brand's reputation, it's better to be transparent with the issue and release the actual official investigation reports to the press and public, so we can set things straight once and for all. And in the case where Christian Horner does leave the team, it could cause a massive shift and shuffle in the management side of Formula One. So there is a chance of Red Bull having a massive fallout this season, which could become the biggest talking point of 2024, and I'm sure that Netflix is going to have an absolute riot with it. So yes guys, with that being said, I would like to wrap up this video and I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, make sure to hit the like button and let me know down in the comments on what is your thoughts on this whole issue. I'm curious to know. With that being said, subscribe to the Red Master channel if you haven't already, and also hit the bell icon while you're at it so you get notified whenever I upload a brand new video. And until next time, it's me Vinesh from Red Master and I'm out. Love you guys, stay safe, peace.